People, Malikah Andrews is back again, right? And she's up to her old tricks. Now, for you guys who is unaware about the story of Malikah Andrews, she's the former well-beloved ESPN analyst who had her villain arc when Stephen A. Smith put her in her place for trying to gaslight him and paint him as a victim abuser.
Stephen A., with all due respect, this is not about pointing the finger. Stop.
She had the audacity to tell the grown man on national television to stop and try to scold him. A man who was like 30 years her senior. Now, Stephen A. Smith wasn't having that and put her in her place.
The fact that we are sitting here debating whether somebody else should have been suspended or not, we are not here, Stephen A., to further blame women. That is not why we are here.
Let me be very clear. I don't appreciate where you're going with that. I'm not blaming anybody but Ime Udoka. He deserves, the fact of the matter is, I've said he deserved to be fired if they were going to fire him. If you're not going to fire him, then don't fire him. My issue is all of this being publicized. The point that I'm trying to make is just like you're not mentioning. Excuse me. I listened to you. You're the one telling me to stop on my show. It ain't happening.
Completely annihilated her. Now, a couple days after this incident, she decided to go on her platform and disparage and attack another black man by bringing up his criminal history unprovoked.
And Woj, you reported that Joe Mazzulla will be the interim head coach here. You can see his resume on your screen. He's been a Celtics assistant coach the last 3 seasons after spending the previous 3 seasons at Fairmount State. And he played for West Virginia between 2006 and 2011, and now could become the NBA's youngest head coach at 34 years old. And we'd be remiss not to also mention that Mazzulla was arrested twice at West Virginia, once in 2008 for underage drinking and aggravated assault. He pled guilty, paid a fine, and then again in 2009 for domestic battery after an incident at Morgantown Bar. The domestic battery case never went to trial. It was settled in August of 2009. He paid a $100 fine and court costs, plus had to do 40 hours of community service. Now, that was 13 years ago. He settled and paid both fines. So, Woj, why are the Celtics choosing him as their next head coach?
Like, bruh, she just awkwardly shoehorned this man's criminal record while discussing him getting hired as a head coach, being the youngest head coach of that in NBA history. Like, she just shoehorned that in. Bro, you could have asked the question of Woj without that being brought in. Like, I would understand if his criminal record would have tied into a question that you were trying to ask Woj. But you legit just asked Woj, yo, Woj, why do you think they chose him to replace Ime Udoka? You didn't even ask a question that had anything to do with the criminal record. So she has a history of this, of attacking black men. Now she's at it again, bro, because we woke up on this heavenly Thursday to see that she tried to end the good brother Jalen Rose's career, bro. Check out this foolery, man.
Where does it... Get your finger out of my armpit.
Jalen Rose spot to set up right here, bro. He is not smiling, dog. Bro, get your fingers out my armpits as if he's trying to touch her breast or something.
Happy to see Jalen Rose welcoming in the man with the best. Where does it...
Look at his fingers. His fingers is on her shoulders. It's not in her armpits. Obviously, it shows this man was not trying to do anything that was ill will. His entire mood shifts, so I know he spotted the okie doke. I know he spotted her trying to set him up. And if I'm him, I'll be real careful. Because we watched what happened to Michael Irvin. He got removed from the biggest day and gig of his professional career, which is the Super Bowl countdown. He got removed due to some allegations that video footage exonerated him from. Right? He got exonerated, but it was too late, right? The event came and went. Now, we've seen Donovan McNabb lost his job due to allegations. So the fact that she can go this route on national television, when all of us are seeing she's lying, like we're all watching the same video and we know that she's capping and lying about it. So if she can go down this route, imagine what she would do when there's no cameras. Malikah Andrews is a menace. She needs to be stopped.